Hello and welcome. It's World Watercolour Month 2019 and the prompt for today is shadow play. Shadows are one of my favourite things to paint, so I thought I was going to be spoilt for choice when it came to choosing something for today's painting. The image I found was even better than I could have hoped for, and I'll pop the links in the description box if you want to have a go at this picture yourself. The only thing I would probably do if I was going to paint this picture again myself is to choose a bigger piece of paper to start with, because shoes are actually a pretty fun subject for drawing and painting. There's so many interesting shapes and folds and wrinkles and shadows, but because I chose to do them so small, it hasn't given me too much of an opportunity to explore that. So I did toy with the idea of beginning all over again and repainting on a bigger piece of paper so that I could have put more detail into those shoes. What I'm using to paint the shadows on this watery tarmac ground is a colour that I love more than I thought I would. It's in my Schminky palette that I always use, and this particular colour is called Neutral Tint. So it's, as the name suggests, a lovely kind of neutral shade that granulates rather beautifully, as you can see, and tends to give some fairly wonderful effects. I prefer to paint all in one go rather than patiently working in layers and letting them dry in between. So I have to move around the painting, letting areas dry and keeping a bit of a watchful eye on the sort of sheen that's left on the paper, because that's how you can tell how wet or dry it is. And you also can quite often see me touching the paper to feel if it's still cool to the touch, which will tell me that it's wet. And of course, if it's wet, any paint I put in is probably going to spread out and soften, and if it's completely dry, then my marks will stay distinct and the watercolour paint won't move. So for those shadows on the shoes, I had to be a little patient. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed what you saw.